Oh boy. Okay. So yesterday, Division 3 got announced. And I'm using the word announced very, very fucking loosely. Because what ended up happening was, as you see right here, news of this Division 3 didn't come via flashy CG trailer or some big teaser at a press conference. Instead, it was quietly announced on September 21st in a large press release focused on Julian Giraidi, who is the person that was in charge of Division 1. Then he became like a consultant for Division 2. Now he's back as the person in charge of Division 3. The new executive producer of the franchise, the previously associated creative director on the first division before becoming lead creative director on the sequel. And now, according to Ubisoft, he's setting his sights on Division 3 as well as a plethora of other projects set in Division universe. Here is the thing. I'm excited because we've got it running in the background right now. I'm 100% excited for more of this. I fucking love this game. Outside of playing Destiny, I think Division 2 may just be the looter shooter that is number 2 in the amount of hours that I've committed to this franchise. I'm definitely biased in saying that. I'm not even biased in saying it because it's my fucking opinion. That I definitely love Division 1 way more than I did number 2 because I love the setting. I'm from New York, so running around New York on streets that I've basically walked on was super fucking dope. I think the setting with all of the snow and the atmosphere was definitely like a whole lot better. Um Division 2 was, in my opinion, a step back. Towards the end of Division 1, I feel as though Division 1 had hit all of those right strides where the end game content was fucking compelling. Then you had survival, which in my opinion is still one of the best modes this franchise has ever put out, and they never circled back to. All of that was super solid. Even the events that were happening in the world were super solid. I still think that the map should be a shared map where you can run into other agents actively doing shit on the map. When you log in, you're kind of slotted into a server, and then, that server hits its capacity, and there's multiple agents running around doing multiple different things. That's just my opinion, but for the most part, I love this fucking franchise. So being announced that we're gonna be getting more is fantastic. Because I want more. Because this franchise is fantastic and it deserves more. It deserves way more love. The problem is Ubisoft has not been giving this franchise any love at all. There was a point in time for an entire fucking year there was no content. And in order to basically appease everyone, every month they basically just reran um the events and the seasons that had already passed that they ran out on because they weren't planning on making anything else. And then there was a slight explosion of, it's a fucking dog. Look at this dog. My man Diesel, where'd you come from, my boy? God damn. Well, that tells you I haven't played this game in forever. Uh, where there was definitely an explosion of players basically playing the game. I think 2022 might have been the year that was the refresh. But as you can see from the game's inception, we went down for a while, we went up, we went down, and then we've been on a steady rise. I think this is when the game was about $5 on Steam, so a lot of people were able to purchase it, and they came in over that time. And then we're back on like this small decline, so maybe it'll even out at about 600,000, 500,000 players over like the month actively. That'll be good. Um, so finally getting an announcement that we're getting a Division 3 after getting an announcement that we were getting more content for Division 2 is fucking great. Every single person who plays this game, let's head over to the White House and see if there's anybody over the White House. Like the dedicateds who have stuck to this game and have grinded this game and have not given up on this game. We are all fucking happy that we're going to be getting more content for this game. However, there's something has to be said about this franchise basically being treated like the red-headed stepchild, where Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and look at everybody here, man. Look at all these people here who've been playing the hell out of this game, and log in faithfully every single day to knock out bounties and help people out and help out the newbies out. Any newbies in here? I don't see any newbies in here. We got one low level guy in here, but that's basically it. Uh, we've all been treated like the redheaded stepchild. And what I mean by that is all of these other games get fanfare. Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Watch Dogs, all of them will have press events where they show off the game and what's to come next in the entire franchise. There's none of that for the Division. Because for, like I said, for an entire year, nobody gave a shit. Nobody thought about, making more content for the Division because for the most part, Ubisoft basically treated Division as a dead game. But recently, in the last few years, because of all the failures that they've had with a lot of their multiple different multi-million-dollar projects basically failing, they've had to basically circle back to the things that work. And I think somebody probably walked in one day and was like, what's this bunch of paper for money that's basically been coming in? Who's buying battle passes? What game do we have other than Rainbow that has battle passes? Division. And they were like, oh, holy shit, we can make some money off the Division. So here we are. We didn't get fanfare. There wasn't any love. It was one line at the end of a press release announcing a new creative director for the game, where it was just like, yeah, he's gonna come in. He worked on Division 1. He was the main guy for Division 2. He's gonna come in and he's focused on working on Division 3. And it's like, oh, nobody else said anything about Division 3, but here we are. I think that kind of sucks. If I was them to like build up some hype or generate some fanfare for the people who've been dedicated to this game for so fucking long, you could have just announced the guy, and then when they probably had a trailer ready or they had some type of concept ready and you were doing like another Division Day or you were doing like an Ubisoft Portal Day, you could have been like, hey, here's a game we're working on that's slated to come out at the end of 2024, maybe even coming out in 2025. Boom, Division. But no, we didn't get that because we're the redheaded stepchild. Nobody gives a shit about us until like the very last minute, which kind of sucks, like I said, because in my opinion, I think the Division is one of their top 5 franchises. I really feel as though, and I've said this before in regards to like other Ubisoft games, that they're always trying to compete instead of standing on their own 2 feet. They're always trying to compete success wise with another player in the space. For Division, it was definitely Destiny. It never reached the same heights as Destiny, so it was kind of relegated into the back. I'm excited, man. Like, I'm happy for more content. I kind of just wish that we were given something to like really sink our teeth into. This season, I didn't even play this season. I think the season ends in 1 week, 3 days, 7 hours. There have been a shit ton of games that have come out in the last 4 months. I've been playing all of them. I really logged into the game today because I heard that there was Division 3 news, and I was like, let me take Division 4 spin. But let me know what you guys think. Like, are you excited for Division 3 like I am? I'm super excited for it. I can't wait for it to come out. But are you kind of tired of the fact that, Division's always been kind of treated as like this afterthought that they forget about and then they only remember about when they need to like slot a game into a certain release window, and they're like, oh shit, we definitely have a 4th franchise that we haven't been tapping. Hey, if the game director is as dedicated as, I'm actually amazed that they haven't updated here since the battle from the end of last season. But if the game director is as serious as he's saying he is about basically driving a ton of Division content, not only Division 3, but Resurgence, Heartland, comic book stuff, the TV show stuff, the Netflix movie, then I'm super fucking excited and I can't wait to see it, because more Division content makes me fucking happy, because Division is one of those games that I can sit down and I can play and I can just enjoy my time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, comment down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.